Imagine standing on the threshold of a global transformation, one that's not powered by oil, gold, or steel, but by something so small it's invisible to the naked eye. Semiconductors are quietly fueling the world's greatest technological revolution. They are the invisible foundation beneath artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles, data centers, smartphones, satellites, defense systems, and the Internet of Things. Every major innovation, every digital breakthrough, and every leap forward in AI, automation, and clean energy begins and ends with semiconductors. These chips are the brains of modern civilization, and the companies that design, manufacture, and supply them have become the lifeblood of the global economy. As nations compete to secure chip independence and corporations race to control computing power, the semiconductor market, valued at over $600 billion today, is projected to exceed $1.5 trillion within the next decade. In this deep dive, we'll explore the 15 best semiconductor stocks with massive long-term upside potential, the companies driving the infrastructure of tomorrow's digital age, from chip designers to material suppliers, from fabrication giants to AI accelerators. Each of them plays a crucial role in shaping the next wave of innovation, and understanding them could help investors capture life-changing opportunities in the years ahead. Let's begin with ARM Holdings, the British chip design powerhouse whose architecture powers over 95% of the world's smartphones. Unlike traditional manufacturers, ARM doesn't build chips. It licenses its architecture to others, collecting royalties every time a chip is sold. That means every iPhone, Samsung Galaxy, and even many AI devices contribute to ARM's revenue. As demand for low-power, high-efficiency chips surges, ARM's scalable, asset-light model could make it one of the most profitable companies in the AI and IoT boom. Moving on, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC. The true cornerstone of the global chip supply chain. TSMC is the world's largest contract chip manufacturer, producing advanced semiconductors for Apple, Nvidia, AMD, and countless others. Its 3-nanometer process technology puts it years ahead of most competitors, and with governments investing heavily in chip production security, TSMC's influence has become almost geopolitical. Without TSMC, modern tech simply doesn't function, and as AI and automation grow, its dominance could strengthen even further. Next is Broadcom, a diversified semiconductor and infrastructure software giant. From 5G networks and Wi-Fi routers to data centers and cloud systems, Broadcom builds the connective tissue that keeps our digital world alive. Its acquisition of VMware signals an aggressive expansion into enterprise software, blending hardware with cloud infrastructure in a way that ensures consistent cash flow and long-term growth. Broadcom isn't chasing hype, it's selling the essentials that every digital business depends on. Then there's Advanced Micro Devices AMD, the comeback story of the decade. Once overshadowed by Intel, AMD has emerged as a leader in high-performance CPUs and GPUs, driving innovation in gaming, AI processing, and data centers. Its Ryzen, EPYC, and Radeon product lines continue to gain ground, and its latest Instinct MI300X chips are poised to challenge Nvidia's dominance in AI acceleration. AMD's balance of affordability, innovation, and execution has made it a core holding for many institutional investors betting on long-term semiconductor growth. Speaking of dominance, Nvidia remains the undisputed king of the AI revolution. It's no longer just a gaming chip company, it's the foundation of the modern AI ecosystem. Every time a new AI model is trained, from ChatGPT to self-driving algorithms, Nvidia's GPUs are at the heart of it. The company's CUDA software ecosystem has built an unshakable moat around its hardware, making it nearly impossible for competitors to catch up in the short term. With a new wave of AI servers, robotics, and edge computing emerging, Nvidia's reach extends far beyond graphics. It's the infrastructure of intelligence itself. Then comes ASML Holding, a Dutch company that quite literally enables the entire semiconductor industry. ASML is the only firm in the world capable of producing extreme ultraviolet EUV lithography machines, massive, complex systems that etch transistors onto chips at atomic scales. Each EUV machine costs over $200 million, and every advanced chip from TSMC, Samsung, or Intel depends on ASML's technology. Its monopoly on this critical process gives it one of the strongest competitive moats in history. Without ASML, there is no progress in chip making. Meanwhile, Intel, once the undisputed leader, is fighting to reclaim its crown. With billions invested in new fabs across the US and Europe, Intel is positioning itself as the centerpiece of America's semiconductor independence. Its IDM 2.0 strategy aims to separate design and foundry operations, allowing it to both make its own chips and produce for others. If successful, Intel could become a manufacturing powerhouse again, especially as Western nations seek to reduce dependency on Asian supply chains. Moving to Texas Instruments, TI. Often overlooked but consistently powerful, TI specializes in analog and embedded chips, the unseen heroes inside vehicles, industrial machines, medical devices, and renewable energy systems. Unlike digital chips that become obsolete quickly, analog chips have long lifespans, stable demand, and wide applications. With decades of manufacturing expertise and a strong dividend history, TI represents the steady compounder within the semiconductor world. Then there's Qualcomm, the architect of wireless communication. Every smartphone relies on its Snapdragon processors and modem chips. As 5G expands globally and AI integration into mobile devices increases, Qualcomm stands to benefit massively. It's also investing in automotive chips and IoT systems, diversifying beyond smartphones and building a connected ecosystem that supports the world's growing data appetite. Next up, Micron Technology, the memory and storage specialist. Micron produces DRAM and NAND chips essential for AI data centers, autonomous driving, and high-speed computing. The world's AI models require massive amounts of fast memory, and as generative AI workloads surge, Micron's products are becoming more vital than ever. Despite cyclical downturns, its strategic focus on advanced memory technologies positions it for explosive upside as demand rebounds. Another critical player is Analog Devices, ADI, a company deeply integrated into industrial automation, healthcare, and automotive innovation. ADI's precision sensors and converters translate the physical world into digital signals, enabling everything from smart factories to EVs. As industries digitize operations, ADI stands to benefit from both the AI and IoT megatrends converging. Then comes Marvell Technology, which may not have Nvidia's fame but plays a vital role behind the scenes. Marvell builds networking and data infrastructure chips that link cloud servers, AI data centers, and 5G base stations. As the backbone of high-speed connectivity, Marvell's products are quietly powering the AI revolution's digital highways. Global Foundries, on the other hand, serves a different but equally important niche. Instead of competing with TSMC in cutting-edge chips, it focuses on specialty semiconductors for automotive, defense, and industrial applications, areas with stable demand and lower volatility. Its strategic alignment with US and European governments gives it geopolitical importance and steady long-term contracts. Then we have ON Semiconductor, a leader in intelligent power and sensing solutions. Its chips are used in EVs, solar power systems, and advanced driver assistance technologies. As the world accelerates toward electrification, ON's efficient energy management systems are becoming crucial for sustainability. Finally, Applied Materials, the engine room of chip production. It supplies the machines, materials, and software that enable every chip maker, from TSMC to Samsung, to produce at scale. In other words, every boom in semiconductors is a direct win for Applied Materials, making it one of the most consistent beneficiaries of industry growth. Together, these 15 companies don't just make chips, they define the future of technology, data, and human progress. Semiconductors are the new oil of the 21st century, and as AI, quantum computing, and digital automation evolve, their value will only multiply. For investors, this sector represents both innovation and stability, the rare combination of cutting-edge technology and global necessity. But remember, as with all investments, volatility and competition are part of the journey. Diversification, patience, and knowledge are your best allies in capturing this wave. Because the semiconductor race isn't just about chips, it's about shaping the entire digital frontier. So, if you want more deep dive insights like this, don't forget to hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop a like to stay ahead of the curve. The world runs on chips, and those who understand that profit from it.